We're introducing the 3Cs, as we call it, in Birmingham basically to improve outcomes for our citizens.
It's about changing that culture around the language, because people tend to think if we say assessment, that means that somebody's coming out to gather information and then give you a package of care. Whereas when we say we're coming out to have a conversation and to listen and connect with you, for me it gives a broader picture.
Taking that individual down that road, what are your strengths? The things you're able to do for yourself. What does a great day look like for you? What do you want to achieve? And also to link into other resources that person will have.
There's 3 distinct conversations you can have with someone. Conversation 1 is that basic get to know you conversation. What can I link you up with? What can we connect you to so you can stay as independent as possible in your community? Conversation 2 is when someone is in crisis and they need a bit more help to get back to a period of stability. And by the time you've had 1 and 2, you know what they need in a conversation 3 because you've hashed out all the other things possible. So hopefully they're getting exactly what they need as they need it. When we looked at the numbers and talking about how many folks actually went on to a conversation 3 from the old world assessment process versus 3 conversations, there was a 36% difference. So when you talk to people differently and they realize strengths or link up into the community or other networks, we do have a very different outcome as well.
Good, yeah.
So how long did you go to college for? Was it 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
It's about spending more time with the person and connecting with them, finding out more about them, about what's going on in their life, their interests, what difficulties sometimes they're having that we might be able to look at resolving or connecting them to organisations that could do that. And really sort of navigating our way through what a person would ideally like. And the information that we'd got was that Nathan was looking to possibly attend a day centre. We had a general conversation about other things in his life, and he said he was a keen Birmingham City football supporter.
Just watching mainly Blues, and Amanda asked me if I was into voluntary work, and then that's when Amanda went off and pulled a few strings and got in contact with Guy from Birmingham City Football Club, and he called us in for an interview, and then we had the interview and he offered me a part-time role at the club. I've been working at Birmingham City for 4 months now.
I mean, we conference for up to 200 people each time, and Nathan is there with a big smile, and he's a really big part of the team now. At the very beginning, he was very quiet, so he was being mentored by myself and some of my supervisors and duty managers as well. On a match day, I actually employ around about 12 people with autism. I'm a great believer in giving these guys a chance. It makes the club feel more part of the community.
Because of this conversation and this approach and the empowerment that I'm getting from the person, it's also empowering me. Because I'm not so bureaucratic, I'm not so confined by scripts, I can be myself.
It's nice to come in to work as a social worker. You know, you don't feel that overwhelming stress of having all these processes and paperworks. You know, that's all been taken away, where we can really help people. I mean, I've got so many stories to share.
By having these innovation site meetings every week, we're able to communicate with partners and internal agencies and move our processes on much quicker.
In our ward, we thought it would be a really good idea to have a walk-in surgery, like a drop-in clinic. People can get to know us, we can get to know the community. So it's really exciting.
It's being real with people and showing them the assets they've got, allowing them to see it for themselves.
I hope that my story brings a bit of hope to everyone, that even if things don't look so good at the minute, that things will get better.